One man's trash is another man's treasure. Before we get more into this video, subscribe to the channel down below if the exteriors content, analysis, and reports, and also like the video. Let's get back into it. So, when the Pittsburgh Steelers trade away wide receiver Chase Claypool ahead of the Tuesday trade deadline, it opened up a gaping hole in the Steelers' offense, especially in the middle of the field. And now that hole is to be filled by tight end, second-year rising star Pat Freiermuth. So, Mike Tomlin in his press conference about the Chase Claypool trade had this to say. I don't know that the passing game changes. As I mentioned, it's not just the depth at the position that we have, that we're comfortable with, in terms of making that move. Just the space in the field in general, where Chase had made a lot of plays for us, it's also the space in the field where Pat Freiermuth makes a lot of plays for us. It's reasonable to expect him to get continually highlighted in that area. So, that's not his only quote about Pat Freiermuth. He also had more to say. He said, we're really comfortable with our playmaking ability on the inside. Claypool made the majority of his plays to this point in the season inside, not only at the wideout position, but that's the space we're really comfortable with Pat Freiermuth as well, being a significant component attack on the interior portions of the field. So, when he mentions the inside portion of the field, the only person's name who he's continuously brought up is Pat Freiermuth. That should show a lot. That should show that the team is really comfortable and expects to give expanding role to tight end Pat Freiermuth. And this is great. We've already seen what Pat Freiermuth is capable of doing, especially in his rookie season last year with Ben Roethlisberger, and so far this season as well. He's continuously been a reliable target, but sometimes he just doesn't get targets. But now with this gaping hole in offense, he should continuously be highlighted in the Steelers offense. But even though he seems to be highlighted, and coaches want him to be highlighted more, Kenny Pickett needs to get him the ball. And Pat Freiermuth had this to say about the Chase Claypool trade. To be honest, I don't really care about the extra targets. I'm not worried about the stats or anything like that. I just want to do anything I can to help the team win. If that's me catching the ball more and making plays more down the middle of the field, then I'm going to do that. That's great to see by a player on the team. Usually players care about stats, but you can really tell Pat Freiermuth just cares about winning. I know other guys just say these things to get well with the media and have it put on in public, but I know and I have a feeling Pat Freiermuth actually means it. And also, Pat Freiermuth, when talking about other tight ends in the league who are being highlighted at a very high level, like Travis Kelce, George Kittle, Dallas Goedert, and even more, he had this to say. It's interesting to see what other offenses do and the things we can maybe implement. It was interesting to see. He's talking about Philadelphia's tight end here. He says, Goddard is a hell of a tight end. It was cool to see him play in person and see what the other teams do schematically to get the tight end open. I'm very comfortable with the offense I'm in. I'm having a very productive year so far, so I'm not complaining at all. I'm happy with my role right now and will continue to expand it. He also said, I don't think the offense is going to change much. I think they'll utilize me more down the field, and in the middle of the field, I'm excited to have expanding role. So, once again, you hear the word expanded role. This is a word Mike Tomlin used, and now a word Pat Freiermuth used. And it all just so happened to be after the Chase Claypool trade. So, not only do the Steelers get a high draft pick return in Chase Claypool, a second round draft pick, which can definitely help this year rebuild the team, but now it opens up more catches and targets for Pat Freiermuth. And also, we can see George Pickens step up as well. And maybe even pick up for Deontay Johnson, who has had a down year after Ben Roethlisberger retired. So, let me know down in the comments below how you feel about this whole situation. Do you think Pat Freiermuth will become a star now, being featured more in the Steelers offense? Or do you still think Matt Canada will hinder the Steelers offense? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below if the Steelers content, analysis, and reports. Like the video, turn on post notifications, and I'm out. Peace.